joining us, Bobbie, here at the Auctions Plus Media Wall. You are one of the 3 finalists in the Coles Trailblazer competition. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So I am currently a PhD candidate at the University of Adelaide. So I studied animal science and I grew up in the Adelaide Hills, always having a love for animals. So I really wanted to work with animals and be outdoors and really found a love for research in my honours in 2019 and then progressed to a PhD out at Roseworthy, looking at heat stress in ewes and rams and the effect on their fertility.
Okay, excellent. And is that what your project is based on as part of the Trailblazers as well?
Yeah, so it's sort of an extension of that, and my pitch was to develop a breeding value for heat tolerance, so trying to identify which animals better tolerate the heat and are less affected by higher temperatures, especially because we join them in the summer when the temperatures can get quite hot, so having more resilient animals will help the industry progress moving forward.
And how far through that project are you?
Well, I'm just about to wrap up my PhD, so I haven't submitted yet. And in terms of the pitch, look, it's just sort of something that's in the works now. The pitch is sort of like a blue sky idea in an ideal world that what would be developed.
Yeah.
So we're working towards that and certainly have the data behind us to start developing that breeding value.
Yeah, so how far away is industry from having that data available, like breeding values?
It's honestly hard to say. Obviously, breeding values have come a long distance over the last decade or so and achieve a lot in the industry. And this will just be another tool for producers. And I think, yeah, we've got the data behind us and we should be able to develop something in the next probably 12 to 24 months, I would say.
Yeah. And through that process of research, have you found anything that would be particularly interesting to farmers? Any kind of key points that you found?
What's really interesting is the amount of variation that is individuals in their ability to maintain their core body temperature under those really harsh conditions. It might surprise some people, and I think of it as a bit of a silent killer, heat stress, because it's those sort of unexplained losses that they see. It's not as obvious as a fly going down to fly strike or something like that. So it's those little 1%ers, and I think if we start selecting those more resilient animals, they are more fertile. Their ewes have increased ovulation rate, rams have better semen quality and things like that. So it all does add up in the long run.
Have you found any particular breed to be a leader with these kind of traits?
Yeah, so that's sort of where we're heading as well. So looking at differences in... A lot of my work has been in merinos, but I'm currently employed on a MLA-funded shedding sheep project, so looking at their reproductive efficiency. But we also want to look at breed differences in resilience. So figuring out whether it's phenotypic traits that are really leading the way for resilience, because some say shedding and hair sheep breeds are more resilient. So mostly because where they sort of originated from in those drier, more arid areas. So yeah, that's definitely something we want to look into and sort of get to the bottom of.
Fantastic, excellent. Well, thank you. Was there anything else you'd like to share about the Trailblazer competition? Or?
Just that it's been such a rewarding journey, and yeah, I've loved every moment of it. Thanks for having me.
No worries, and good luck with the big announcement this evening.
Thank you.